Are we live on YouTube already?
We just went live on YouTube. What is up, guys? How's it going?
They missed the best part of that.
I know. That's true. That's probably for the best. So let me go ahead and get the song queued up for the next part, and then we'll get...
Jake, you said the Dale phone's on the way, right?
Oh, it's here, baby.
All right. Cool.
Yes, sir.
I need
Next
more
week.
props.
Probably next week.
I need more props.
The Dale call.
The Dale call.
What is it saying?
No, bro. Did I show you that video? I don't know. I think it was Nashville,
like,
our last Nashville episode. Bro, I straight up had like a little guitar during the intro, and I was like, no, and I just yeeted it out of camera. And Jake just looks at me like, what are you doing?
There's something definitely wrong. It says March 10th at 2024 at 7:54, which was 1 minute ago, but it's not live.
Live for me.
What do we pay you for?
It's literally like...
Hold on.
Just popped up. You just see it.
Yeah.
It's called a delay.
Bro, these people be
idiots.
trying to steal your pages, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, right?
Thumbnails, not pages.
Chocolates.
Here we go.
They suck.
What up, Megan?
I think I'm alive.
Please
Let
turn
me
the
mute
volume.
my
Yeah, I was
volume.
like, please turn the
Please
volume
do
up.
that.
You know,
All right.
you thought we'd learn that by now.
Nope. I
Can
definitely know.
send emojis? Oh my gosh. Yes.
Oh, no.
I
Why
know.
did Matt learn?
Yes. I've never looked this up before.
They don't
don't.
have Hawaiian roll. I already looked.
All right, you guys ready to start for real?
No.
No?
They have the Brad ones. 100%.
Why are we waiting? Oh, okay.
Yeah, come on.
Well, I
DJ.
want to get...
Come
rolling.
on, DJ. Calm down, dude.
Come on, let's get rolling!
Okay, easy.
Jesus, bro.
This kid. Does the Dale call?
This is a really boring because
Yeah, I
getting to the YouTube. Like, all right. We can't. We're waiting for the podcast. Can I please start? Nate, your hat. I like the 24. That's it.
Thanks.
No, there's a 47 on my side.
Oh,
You're
What?
a Ricky Stenhouse fan.
Is there 47?
Yeah.
Is this a lie?
No, it's straight up a 47.
He's a secret. He's a closet 47 fan.
oh my God.
Every NASCAR driver is actually a 47 fan.
Stop.
What's up, Kuzman? All right, are we good?
I
okay.
think we're probably good now.
Is Kuzman
certainly
here?
hope so. Kuzman's here. All right, here we go.
Hey, Kuzman. Hi, Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
Christopher Bell wins at Phoenix as Toyotas and Fords all but lock up the top 10 with the exception of our resident Florida man, Ross Chastain. Let's talk about it and why we're here for the speed. I am DJ. I'm glad you guys have joined us. I'm joined by...
What's up? I'm Jake.
I love that.
And I'm Nate, and I'm here with...
Yo, it's a happy Brad Keselowski fan. RFK fan.
It's about time.
We got a top
We got a top 5. Let's go.
Wow. It's been 84 years.
Bro, that's kind of what it felt like.
20 years later.
Honestly, how long has it been since we got a top 5 non-super speedway?
I don't
Last
know.
year, at least.
I don't keep that kind of records. Ask NASCAR.
Bro, you're
they know
happy,
it all.
and he only made top 5, bro.
Oh, my
Where'd
gosh.
Byron finish?
Yeah, whatever.
It was rough.
Very good.
It was looking good there for a minute.
Man,
Oh,
when
was
was
it?
the last time that Brad won the 500, bro?
Yo.
Oh, my gosh.
When was the last time Byron didn't choke during a championship, bro?
When was the last time that Brad made the championship?
I want to say it was this last year with Penske, 2021.
When he got hammered?
Oh, yeah.
It's the best time. I mean, why not? 2020, 2021, he made the Final Four.
Who's Ben Rhodes? I think Brad
What's up?
Keselowski
He
has to
is-
be
What's
his
up,
idol,
Mark?
bro.
He is, listen, Ben Rhodes is the honorary Brad Keselowski. When Ben Rhodes makes the playoffs, it's all
That's
it's all
as close
fair.
as you get to a Brad
That's
win.
as good. That's as good as you're gonna get, man. Ben Rhodes in the
What a
the
shame.
championship is great.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
you need to keep up on Ben Rhodes. I know you don't follow it too much, bro. I'll tell you,
Brad
Ben
is,
Rhodes.
or Matt's like, have you seen this driver who's like Brad who drinks beer when he wins? You should root for him.
It's not. You should listen. He
Forget
lets-
about champagne. If they don't have Bud Light, like I'm out.
Listen, if he wins the race, like the post race is the best.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah, it really his
the
championship
best.
post race is the best.
It's. I went over there. I was like, no way, Mama Jamma. And he just drops it in another gear and he just passes him for the lead. I'm like, yo, this guy.
Ben Rhodes, he's hilarious.
He's
man.
top tier.
All right, speaking of top tier, let's go down our top 10 for this
That
race. at Phoenix.
fast?
Yeah.
Golly.
Jeez Louise, bro.
I might have had a
Speedy
little bit
Gonzalez
of
over
sugar.
here.
Crap, dude.
Hey,
You got to take your time. Let's
Can we
Okay.
can we at
Let
least
us
talk
get
about the
into
race,
it.
like initial reaction?
okay.
Do you like top 10? Let's go right now.
Yeah.
Calm down, bro.
Okay, fine.
All right,
Slow things down
so
a little bit.
Jake,
now.
what's your reaction with the top 10 rundown?
You know, I thought the race was pretty good.
This is the calmest I've ever had them, by the way, when they're trying to prove a point and prove me wrong.
I think that was the calmest I ever heard Jake.
That's true.
You know, the race was pretty good.
You're starting to sound like Nate. Hey, man.
the,
like, you know what?
the
It was a
strategy
good.
was pretty fair.
It was
I mean, the four
entertaining.
tires versus 2. Like,
You sounded like me on our first episode.
It was really entertaining.
Hi,
my
my name's
gosh.
Nate.
Okay.
no, I mean, in all
What'd you guys,
seriousness,
seriously, what'd you guys think of the race?
no, I thought it was pretty good. Honestly, like the first stage, kind of like I was a little worried. It was pretty dull, but I feel like second stage you got a little better. Then third stage you could really feel the aggression really kind of ramp up.
Yeah.
I really thought the race from that point on with the variable strategy, and I mean we'll go into it when we talk about the top 10 rundown and how that shook out. I thought it was pretty good, not bad.
For a Phoenix.
It's been a long time since I watched the Phoenix race. I was like, that was decent. Not bad.
Eh.
To me, it was very entertaining.
I knew you were going to say that.
It was very entertaining, man. I mean, you start off the race, what was it, like 4 or 5 laps in, caution, already action.
Hey,
Right? So you're intrigued.
props to Austin Dillon. Perfect record. 3 races in a row wrecked within the first 5 laps. Well done, Silver Spoon.
Good job, buddy.
The best part about the whole Austin Dillon thing is how me and Jake have been like, man, he's not that bad. And every week he just keeps like.
Did you watch the in-car, though?
No.
It was all smoke, and all of a sudden there's just a car sitting sideways. I mean, I can't. It's hard to blame him for it.
I mean,
I
you
just
know
feel
what?
like he's wrong place, wrong. I mean, Atlanta, he got ran over, but
I mean, thank God we didn't have to see the freaking topless buff guy on the
easy.
freaking Morgan
Dude,
and Morgan.
I'm not
ski
going to
hat.
lie. As a person who does not like Morgan and Morgan, seeing them beat the hood with him on it kind of made me feel good.
was he topless on that car?
No, it was just him.
So
but
this was the most PG Morgan car we've had today.
so far.
It was a photo of his face with the Rising Sun logo in the back.
What?
That is the most Florida thing I've ever seen.
Right?
No, like
In case anybody doesn't know, Morgan & Morgan is originated out of Florida. So, I mean, we've heard about them for 20-something years on the radio.
In
every
Orlando.
third commercial on the radio is a Morgan Morgan.
Yeah. No.
Oh, my gosh.
So that was good. I was happy. So I'm kind of a little bit indifferent about it. I thought the third stage I did think was good. I thought it definitely, like you said, ramped up the aggression. But I thought the first 2 stages were not super exciting because I think the first stage there was barely any movement. Maybe like a couple. There was like 1 or 2 cars, maybe, but for the most part, I mean, like we're hanging out. I checked out for a little bit. 20 laps later, I'm like, okay, where are my drivers? They're all in the same spot.
Yeah, but those are your drivers. I feel like
That's what I'm saying. There was a couple.
Okay, Nate.
There was a
chill.
lot of movement all throughout the race. No, not for nothing. There was a lot of movement. I mean, there are some people that
I'm going to disagree with you real quick. First stage, I will say no. But second stage on, yes.
second stage, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what
no, I
DJ
agree.
was saying. I mean, so obviously, just to give a little background, we went to Father Speed's house, who has a pretty nice pool, to say the least.
A disclosed location.
Oh, we have an undisclosed.
Unmarked.
Don't even ask.
Slightly
Congo.
close to the studio, but anyway.
It's in the same state.
The Cairo River.
But
Cairo River.
DJ comes back after being in the pool and not watching the entire second stage. Like,
Fair
man,
enough.
this race is boring. Like, bro, like you watched the entire second stage.
That's true. That is true. I'll give him that. But that's
No,
because I
hold
checked
on.
out.
What time out? You did not let us move the TV
That is
anywhere near the pool.
That's true.
We 100% had the opportunity to watch it, but we had like 6 kids in the pool we had to watch.
Me
and we're
and-
like, hey, can you just turn it on like a 45? You're like, no.
No.
Me and
Like,
Jake,
no,
me and
bro.
Jake were hogging it the whole time.
Yep.
Bro, I'm like, all right, well, I guess it's up to you
sounds
guys.
like you need to get your priorities straight, bro.
Bro, I was watching
Oh, by the
6
way,
kids.
the TV moves.
I do not have 6 kids.
Yeah. Kuzman was saying he would have loved to have heard Kyle Busch's radio all race.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That would have
It
been.
is, honestly, at super speedways, it's a treat.
Hold on.
You listen to Kyle Busch
something I just
usually.
thought of. Maybe I just have missed it. Have they been doing radioactives this year? I don't think I've seen
so.
them.
I haven't seen them.
I haven't noticed one. I definitely
I
follow
haven't
Fox
seen
on
them
YouTube.
since
I don't know.
2022. I haven't seen.
I don't think they
Radioactives.
have. I thought they did them last year.
I feel like they did. I don't know. Maybe we just missed it. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. That's something interesting because I always love Radioactive,
Yeah.
but I don't think I've seen him share it.
What do you think about Derek Krause?
Who?
Trash.
He was involved in 2 wrecks. He probably thought he was in the truck series.
He was going about as
He was
fast as
racing
the
like he
truck
was in the
series.
truck series. I mean, honestly, I think the real conversation isn't Derek Krause. It's colleague racing. What are
Yeah.
they doing?
Bro, what
What are
the
they doing?
heck?
What are they doing? I understand Justin Haley jumping ship. I get it. Like,
Yeah.
You got all these cars that are wrecking. They're in last. I mean, might as well throw your hat in a ring with.
last year wasn't too bad. You had Allmendinger full time.
It's Allmendinger, though. Like,
Yeah, but you know you
true.
can learn.
Someone who's
But
already
I'm saying
vetted. Dinger.
last year you have somebody that you can lean on, at least for a road course.
You can, I mean, yeah.
but
you can
once he
lean on
left
him.
full time cup racing, I mean,
There's only so much your car's going to give.
I mean, Justin Haley is finished 24th today.
in a Rick
Ware car. The other,
at Phoenix.
the 15 finished 30th with Kaz Gralla.
Bro.
Literally, colleague 35th. Now, granted, Kraus was in an
so
accident.
is colleague the new Rick
Twice.
Ware that we can count on for spins
Oh.
for like
Yes.
late race yellows?
Yes.
Daniel Hemrick was 28th. So, I mean,
Daniel Hamrick is the full time ride, right? Yeah,
I think
he's
so,
the
yeah.
31. Yeah, so
Yep.
man, I don't.
that's rough.
I feel like their Xfinity program is like making good strides,
And
especially
honestly-
partnering with Trackhouse. But like, man,
So-
like, their Cup program has taken a major step back.
You know, another team that's just, I think, has really done real well this year so far, obviously super early.
RFK. No,
Well, yes, but
No.
that's not a surprise.
They
to
did
me,
good today.
To me, it was Legacy. Legacy
Yes.
is
Oh, yeah.
all of a sudden, like since
hold
the new
on,
body,
hold on.
it's
on.
early.
I mean, once Jones mainly Jones, once he got in dirty air, it was over.
Yeah, but I mean, look at what they were doing last year. That's what I mean. Like their improvement year over year. So, obviously, 2 regular
Good
tracks.
qualifying, but not impressed once they got in dirty air.
Okay, not impressed, but
I
there,
think it is.
I agree with DJ. There is improvement since
Massive
last
improvement.
year. I would
I
say
don't
that
Okay. I
improvement.
yeah,
yes,
I agree with that.
Are they running top 5?
No.
But I mean, there is improvement
Jones
since
looked
last
pretty
year.
good today, though.
I would throw it out there.
Until
as
he got in dirty air.
Yes.
they were not able to adapt with the race.
Yes.
That is their struggle.
Yeah.
They started strong. They knew where they needed to show up at,
That's
Boom.
the difference
They
between
hit
the
strong,
big teams and the lower teams.
but they didn't
Exactly.
know 100 laps in, what should we do? And I think that's what they got notes
Good point.
off of this race. You
Yeah,
know,
that is a
and
good
I
point.
think that's a common struggle with a lot of these big teams is let's, throw it out there. Michael McDowell's team. Obviously, he's starting super strong, but his finishes have not compared to where he started each race. And I would just chalk that up to they don't know what to do with the cars halfway through. They don't know what changes to make. They're not on that level yet.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it's a fair point. I don't want to say it's negative in any way. It's just that's what you're going to get from a lower end team.
yeah.
Well,
You
but
know?
they're not lower. They're a tier 1 partner now.
But they're not.
You would think that like the war room and things they have back in Concord should be able to.
But the information they
Support
get
them.
versus the crew chief's decision, that's the difference.
all right.
I mean,
That's what I would throw it in. The crew chief. I mean, listen, I don't know much about the crew chiefs. I couldn't tell you who they are, or how many years they've had, or how many races they've won. But I would say, being on a lower end team, they don't know how to communicate that.
Yeah,
And maybe it's the driver.
I
Maybe-
feel like mentioning William McDowell,
William
there's-
McDowell. You mean my
Bro.
William McDowell.
Bro,
God, your
What a
brain is just
butcher.
all
What a-
24.
what a
whatever.
fanboy.
No, but
Relax. It's only his second year. Calm down.
no,
We don't
but
want to run him off yet.
mentioning McDowell, I mean,
What's
there's
his
a
first name?
Michael McDowell.
Oh,
Right?
okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
The funniest part was how you were like, Michael, right?
Yeah. No. No, so I
We
mean,
know.
mentioning McDowell, there's improvement there. I mean, he's winning polls, right? Today he's P8. He finished P8.
He's starting great.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's improvement. though.
Let's not get too much into the rundown of
Yeah,
where
yeah.
everybody finished. Let's just give me on a scale of 1 to 10. All right, a 10 is obviously like what we saw in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I would say like
I don't
a
think
1 is like to me a 1 is maybe we say like a spring Martinsville or Phoenix last year, which were just absolutely snoozers, right? So on a 1 to 10, where do you put this race? I think I give it. For me, I'd probably give it it's a solid 6, probably a 7.
Give it a 3 all day.
Oh my god!
Nah,
All
I think
day,
that's too low.
100% a
That's
3.
too low. I would give it about a 5.
I think I'd do a
Honestly.
5. Yeah, just because
Oh,
it's
man.
it was
y'all
a
just
solid
don't,
race.
y'all just don't like good racing.
100%. It's
Not-
a 3.
It was a solid race. I
There
mean,
It
it
was
was
just meh. That's kind of how I look at it.
Trash.
Only thing that was exciting in this race was half the people on the third stage did not want to pit, or they pitted and got 2 tires.
That was good.
But the same rundown finished where they were going to finish. We all knew Bell was going to win halfway through the first stage. He was too strong.
Nah.
There was a
Reddick,
Halfway
no.
through
Reddick.
stage 2, I'll give you.
No, halfway through
Reddick
stage
was
1.
the car to beat
No.
until stage 2.
It was a Reddick Bell fight, 100%.
nah, dude. Hamlin was there until he spun out.
That's on him.
No,
That- you
I-
can't. You
I don't
can't
think
argue
Hamlin
that.
had
Who?
the fastest car.
Who?
Hamlin was running well, bro.
Yeah, but I don't think he had the fastest car. He would
agree.
he would start in first and then fall back to like third. Usually Bell or Hamlin
It was
or
a long-
Reddick. Sorry,
super long.
We got a
cars.
6.5 and a 6 in the chat.
Yep.
All right. To me,
not bad.
like, I mean, I don't know.
Y'all are way too
you
generous.
you guys tell me what you think. Like, me and Nate talked about it because you left and you didn't even go to Daytona. Whatever.
Womp
You-
womp.
Like, after
Bronchitis.
whatever, you wussed out.
Bro, I had bronchitis. I couldn't breathe.
I had a steroid pack I took when I went home.
Whatever.
Okay.
Anyway,
Whatever, DJ.
I'm still coughing.
Why are you blaming
what
me?
after?
I wasn't even there.
After
4
5
weeks later.
super speedways at Daytona, between the duels, trucks, what? No, 6, right? ARCA included, like 6 super speedway races at Daytona.
We need
If you
more.
count both duels, and then 3 more at, well, kind of, because truck and Xfinity wasn't really super speedway. I was ready for a more traditional race, and Las Vegas was okay, not bad. But then, like, this was like, I saw a lot of comers and goers, and like Bell didn't qualify that great, but you saw him overcome the different strategies, and like I like seeing the best guy being able to make a long green flag run and get to the front. Not just him. Tyler Reddick was able to stay up front until, like, you know, things kind of like shook out, not really in his favor. But I saw the good guys got up front. And then also towards the end of that race, because of that caution with about 70 to go, 60 to go, you know, we also saw some other guys make some cool strategies that got them decent finishes.
Yeah.
One example we're talking about is Ross, who was not having a great day, barely inside the top 20, got a top 10 finish. Like that, the capitalization on strategy, and then, but on top of capitalizing on strategy and still making the most of their day, and then still the top guys making it up front. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
This is a straight, like, I mean, I know we say this, and I kind of hate that we say it so much, but it's like, this is a pretty straight up race.
Yeah.
And the best guy won.
No,
Who was
it
better
lame.
than Bell? It's a straight up race. Bell won. He was the best car.
He
Yeah.
was the best.
He
car.
he was.
It was him
You
and
know?
Tyler.
I mean,
Reddick.
we knew
And,
Toyo.
and Reddick, yeah, he fell off.
questionable Bubba Wallace, but I don't think he could ever get to the top. He was.
I think he was really good on
he
that
was
5-lap
wicked
run, and
fast
then he
on the
just kind of
beginning.
settled down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we knew that Toyota had something dialed in, obviously.
That's Yes.
why I
Right?
picked him all.
I mean, there were
It was just which Toyota was going to be the one.
exactly.
Yep.
But I feel like all in all, like there were a lot of strides, you know, from drivers that we don't normally see up front. And that's what that's what I like. I like to see guys that are normally running in the back of the pack work their way up to the front and finish top 10. Look at someone like Briscoe. You know, when was the last time we saw Briscoe finish top 10? You know
Man,
what I mean?
it's been a while.
He won
He's good at
Phoenix
Phoenix.
last spring.
2
Yeah,
years
he's
Oh,
ago.
I
good at
didn't know that.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Was it 2 years ago
Okay.
or was it 1 year ago?
Last spring, right?
I thought it
Last
was,
spring.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought it was 2 years ago.
So yeah.
That's the last Stewart Haas win, I believe.
Oh, you're right.
I mean,
think it might be.
what I liked about this race was that
Briscoe definitely has the last Stewart Haas win,
No.
for sure.
I think Harvick did later in that
He
year.
did not win it last year.
Not last year. No.
but
I'm
what
pretty
but,
sure Briscoe
okay.
won.
No,
last
but
year.
what I
Briscoe
really
didn't-
liked, but what I really liked about this race, real quick, I'm sorry, was that the fact that we saw
It was 2 years ago.
Was it?
So yeah, I thought so.
It was 2 years ago.
Listen, I feel
Larson
like
won last year.
we saw a lot of different changes and
Thank you, Barrett.
and things that we don't normally see. So like people like Bubba working their way from the middle of the pack.
Ooh, Bubba Walrus.
You know what I mean? Like people like I said, Briscoe,
You know-
or Busher.
So here's
look at
an-
RFK.
Golden
You know what I
Boys.
mean? I mean, there were a lot of things that we saw is like RFK has not shown up yet until today. Like, let's talk about it. And I know,
I mean,
you know,
hold on. I mean, it's hard to say with super speedways. It's hard to say.
Oh, that's true too. It's still
But
very early.
last week they definitely didn't show up.
They didn't even
RFK
unload.
who?
They didn't unload.
last week, but this week was pretty decent.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys a question real quick. What do you think comparing? All right, so this is the first race with the new short track package. What do you guys think compared to last year's Phoenix? Even the championship race and even back to the spring race. You can't take any other races. It's purely just Phoenix. Better or worse, same as last year's package?
I thought it's a better short track package, but Phoenix still stinks. Sorry.
I don't disagree with you.
I think it was better. They were proven to have faster times than last year. They had faster qualifying speeds. They had faster lap averages. However, the racing, in my opinion, I still wasn't a big fan of. They 2 laps, they were strung out. Right?
I gotta ask you a question.
You could fight for 5th. You could fight for 4th. You know, you could still do the dog leg jump, but the toll it costs on the drivers, you didn't see a lot of them do it. I get it on championship weekend.
Oh, of course.
I get it. It's the last race of the season. You don't have to worry about anything for another 3 months. You could heal up, but I mean, it was very apparent that jump to the dog leg, that drop, it hurts the drivers. They're happy this is in the beginning of the year and the end of the year because they get a lot of time to recover and prepare for it.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Harvick related it to almost like crashing.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you
rough.
dread every time you have to go down there.
I mean, the first start of the race, lap 1, almost nobody went down. It was very calm, very 2x2. They went low, but they didn't cut it like you're used to.
No, I mean right up against pit wall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They did not do
Can
that
I
at
ask you
all.
a question? When you said Phoenix still stinks, right?
Yeah.
Is a lot of that opinion weighed in the fact that it's a championship race?
I think a lot of it is weighed that there's a lot better tracks out there, and for some reason they want to do Phoenix as the championship race. So yes,
But I'm saying,
I
but
would say so, yes.
has a heavy weight
because
in
I
your
know
opinion
this is the last race of the season too, and if I see this again in 8 months or 9 months,
It's kind of like an
I'm gonna be-
anticlimactic.
Yeah,
finish.
I mean, besides it's like someone like Chastain coming out, and it's like, whoa, this guy just bullied Blaney for the win, even though he's not even the I get that factor.
Here for it.
100%. I'm totally here for it. However, if I see this race carbon copy where I know what Toyota's going to win, they were the fastest on the charts, Bell had the best speed, and he wins the race, I'm going to be disappointed.
I mean, you got to know Chevy is definitely scratching their heads and concerned.
What happened?
Oh, yeah.
What
I
happened?
mean, we'll
very
go
worried.
into the top 10, but Chevy did not do great in the top
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
I think pit road position seems to matter so much because every time they pitted, I mean, Hamlin jumped minimum 3 spots.
Oh, it was amazing.
Minimum.
I think, throwing it out there, I think whoever wins the poll should be able to auction off first pit
All
spot.
right, you're going way.
I think that'd be wild.
What are you going to do? Make him give up points?
Maybe.
Driver points?
What do
for
you
it?
want for spot 1?
All right, you're getting.
I'm
in the
just
weeds.
saying.
That'd be pretty
Chill
It
out,
would be
chill
wild.
out,
Can
chill
you
out.
imagine how much
Easy
cheating
now,
would be
easy
going
now.
on in the
Bro,
qualifying?
could you imagine? I'll give you 50,000 for pit spot 1. Could you imagine?
Or just say, hey, I'll give you 50 driver's points.
Hey,
if you
listen,
could even do that.
maybe points are off the table, but something.
I
I'm
mean,
just saying.
what difference would it
listen,
make?
I'll bet you my tire carrier will trade for
Bro,
it.
you start wagering off your people.
All right.
Oh my
let's,
gosh.
Let's do the top 10 rundown. Is that good with you guys now?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, if Phoenix is in the championship race, real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, do you rank this race as a good race throughout the season?
I still give it like a 3
What,
or
what,
a
do,
4.
what do you vote on Jeff Gluck's good race poll? Yes or no? Was it a good race?
'Cause it
Yes
has
or
to
no?
be a yes
I'm
or no.
swayed. I picked Bell to win the race, but I picked Bell because
No,
I
no, no.
knew
You have to be unbiased.
I would
Unbiased
say
from
it's
our
no.
fantasy league.
I'd say no. This is a boring race.
Yeah.
I spent half the race. in
What
the
if you went
pool
there
not
once a year
watching
and it wasn't the championship? I really feel like the championship weighs a lot on your opinion here.
If it was once a year, I think it would be better because
Decent,
I
right?
know these teams aren't going back there.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Nate.
I would have to agree to a certain extent, just because there were a lot of factors personally between us why we were so intrigued into the race.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, the fact that
I mean,
Well,
our,
like the
our
fantasy
fantasy
league,
league makes
yeah.
a big
the
difference.
fantasy league makes the world of a
And
difference.
that's why I would encourage everybody, if you're listening, like a NASCAR fantasy league is a game changer in the way
It
you
is.
watch the race. When you
Yes.
have
Oh,
you have your driver or two that you pull for. Like
It
I
can-
always love Hendrick, I love Ross, but I didn't pick any Hendrick guys and I didn't pick Ross. So I was rooting for Bell, Hamlin. Like it just makes you root. It just adds a whole nother layer. But
And not to
Asterisk.
mention, it takes the super speedways and makes it just so much more intense because you're nail biting for 2.5 hours.
nah, I just pretty
bro.
much scratched that race off. I'm gonna
Just
score
no.
0.
Just say like.
So
listen,
asterisk, we all have a fantasy league. There's no money on the table.
Nope.
It's all bragging rights.
It's
All for the
literally
trophy.
just
It
to hear
is.
Matt say, I'm a 2-time champion.
Oh, I am a 2-time. Hey, listen, you know what? I am a 2-time champion. You know, last time Jake won a championship, like 4 years ago. So
3.
he's basically the Chase
Easy
Elliott of the
now.
group. He hasn't won nothing in a long time. And he couldn't even put himself
Stop,
on
bro.
Chastain's level.
Bro, chill, man.
All I want to
Just
say is
'cause
that
none of my drivers have won a championship since I
2020,
started
right?
watching
So
racing. Doesn't mean anything.
before we jump into the top 10, let me just hit a couple things from chat. Mark was saying that he thinks that Bell took 4 tires on that last stop. That's
He did.
probably something that
Well,
helped him.
Matt said the wrong
Yep.
thing again. Nobody took 2 tires. They took 4. If you pitted, you took 4.
And then we have someone else. Pit
Was that
Road-
another bad note by Matt?
Probably. Pit Road.
the one put it right here.
Just stop. Just put it
Our
away.
fantasy league trophy. It's not great. It'll get better. But I earned
Mark,
this.
we do
But I
got
earned this.
I earned this 2 years in a row.
Mark,
It's got a
we
little
do.
lug nut in it from Daytona.
And that's an old lug
Oh
nut.
my
It's
gosh.
an old, real old. This
Mark.
is not the current gen lug nut.
Oh
No.
my gosh.
Don't remove it.
Why not? It's just
Anyway,
a-
and
It was
then
glued on.
from
sorry.
Pit Road Network has said he thought Ross was going to send it on Blaney at the end. It kind of looked like he was going to.
I was rooting for it.
I don't know, but I think Blaney might be finding that he has become the new 11.
Air block this, Blaney.
Dude, did you see his comments?
Oh my god.
Chastain's like, man,
I'm for it, bro.
He's
I'm
sitting
here
there
for
like,
it.
I saw him air blocking. Like, I'm proud of him learning how to air block. Like, bro, Chastain just does not care.
Took
I
some
love
notes from
Harvick.
last year.
Yeah, it's
Harvick on his
something.
podcast, he's like, they're asking like, do you miss racing? Da, da, da. He's like, no, but I love sitting here and watching all the chirping going on.
Yeah.
I'm about it.
I definitely good. So, all right, let's go through the top 10. Obviously, Christopher Bell, number 1.
Yeet. Take that win.
I'll take that one.
That was good. I think only the 3 of us.
Us
We
three.
have 12 people in our fantasy league, and only us 3 picked it. So
Yep.
You're
Sorry.
Hurrah.
It was
Let's
a
I'm
go.
hard
sorry.
pick.
I was informed that I missed Lindsay's comment. She said when we went to the championship race, she enjoyed it, but maybe it was just a little hype of being there for the championship
Nah, it was
race.
pretty cool because me and Lindsay went. And it was pretty awesome, man.
Yeah.
That was a cool thing. It was fun. The racing, it definitely was missing some stuff, but the overall event of
Did
it
you-
was cool.
Did you go with was it the first year of the next gen or was it?
No, we
the-
went. I guess it was. Yeah, it was. It was the
Was
first
it?
year of the next gen.
Okay.
So it was pretty cool. I mean, the whole trip we went on, we went to Grand Canyon. We did the whole thing, but we did go to the Xfinity race and we went to the Cup race.
Gotcha.
Both was cool. I've seen Daniel Hemrick's only one. Been there. So
Such a random win too. All right.
His one and only.
Let's move on to second place. Christopher Buscher getting second. You know, RFK definitely stepping
Let's
it
go.
up. Third place, Ty Gibbs. He was looking pretty good at the beginning of this race.
You know what? I think Mark said it great. He came out with a 2-tire pit stop. I agree. You know, at the end of the race, if you got that last pit stop, 2 tires.
Gibbs
Throw it
was
on there.
Gibbs was really good in stage
He was
one.
good. I mean,
He was really good in stage one. We were all kind of like, "Yo,
Whoa,
Gibbs
again.
might actually
Get a win.
break through this week."
Baby Gibbs.
veteran versus not. I think that's what it came down to.
Probably.
I just think it came down to the 20 car just had more speed on the long run.
That is one
I
thing
think
I
if-
will never understand in the Cup Series is how do you have 4 teammates and one car is just stupidly faster than the rest?
Because to be honest, if you want to know what I think, if they're smart, every team is trying a pretty different setup.
No.
Categorizing for the championship race.
I think you hit on it, you're close, and you try a variation, not a very different.
Well, okay, maybe.
slight.
I mean, listen.
because all the Joe Gibb cars were pretty good.
Bell walked into this weekend like, hey, listen, we had a top 4 car last year in Phoenix. Granted, our brake rotor, whatever it was, blew up. Let's try to capitalize on it. And they showed up.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they showed up.
I
If
think.
they show up in the top 4 next year, in this year, I'd be scared.
I mean, we've highlighted 2 Gibbs cars, and obviously Hamlin was fast. He finished 11th. We won't get there on the top 10 rundown, but
That was their lowest place.
man, for Gibbs to hit it this fast on short tracks with a new body,
Dumb.
I think Toyota.
I know who I'm picking
I
next
was
week
saying,
for Bristol.
I think Toyota pretty much has all but
Dude.
shown they're the short track people now.
Yeah,
They're the short track
that's
cars.
kind of crazy how hard they hit it.
I think that's something. I think that's something that's worth talking about. The fact that Toyota shows up more than everyone else at short tracks.
Yeah.
You know, that's like, when is Chevy going to show up at a short track? where it's like, okay, Chevy is dominating the short
I
track.
mean, they've won a
I feel like
few.
it's always like one or the other.
Well, it depends. So, right, I mean, we can get into this, right? So, every team, or let me say, every manufacturer knows what each other manufacturer's drag and downforce numbers are on the car, right? So they know when they design a new body, like that's all open information, right? So, and NASCAR keeps it really, really close, but a couple more points here or there makes you either good. Like, let's say you have less drag, right? Less drag is going to probably be a benefit for a short track, depending on the short track. This track being this flat, not being that fast. A Martinsville, kind of same thing. Like a drag thing probably helps you out a little bit, a less drag. But, you know, you go to like a bigger track, a downforce is going to help you out. So we saw Las Vegas. Las Vegas is obviously a fast, big track. Downforce is king. And who showed up last weekend? Hendrick for sure, and Chevy was
Chevy.
strong.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of depends. I think we're going to see different manufacturers try to fit different niches. Now, what I'm going to say is if you're trying to win a championship, short track, because we end our championship on a short track, is
Yeah.
probably the way to go. And last year, who was good at short tracks? Ford. Who won the championship? Ford.
Yeah. And even Ford. I mean,
Ford went back to back in Phoenix because they had Logano before, and then
Ford's been good on short tracks for a minute.
yeah,
Not great, not setting the world on fire, but good
Better.
when they need to be.
yep.
You know, so anyways.
All right, so let's move on to number 4. We can do this one quickly, Brad.
What are you talking about quickly? This is great.
Let's just skim through this part.
This is magical.
Hold on, we're
This
gonna-
is-
Matt's been waiting for this.
This-
Hold on, set up the
magical
tents. We're gonna be
buns.
camping here for a minute.
This is magical buns, Brad Keselowski energy going on right
Cold
here.
buns,
Right?
Matt Lindsay shirt idea.
He didn't just show up
Magical
with the buns.
buns.
He showed up with the whole biscuits and gravy this week. All right, top 4 at Phoenix,
Sliders and all. Let's go.
bro. You better be worried.
No, I really do think
He
if
was-
they can get some wins and lock in and make it to the Final
You
Four.
better be worried, boy.
But
Boy.
the only thing I'll say is this is thanks to pit strategy.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
pit strategy, I don't think anybody knew who RFK
Brad,
was.
listen, Brad was
Especially if you started watching from the Netflix documentary, like, oh, look at these back markers making it up. Good for them.
listen. Brad was making his way all race. You
Was
knew
he?
that? Oh, stage 1, stage 2, bro, consistently going up. The
Where
whole
did
time.
he qualify?
Bro, it's like 26.
Yeah, he went stage
He
one.
went all
Stage one, he
the way
went
up.
26 to 24.
You know what he didn't
Good for
do?
him.
He didn't
That's
go
good.
backwards.
That's good.
He did not go backwards like the 24 car. It was wild. It was wild. He only went up. He started like 26th and he finished 4th. Where'd Byron's finish?
During the
Last, and he
500,
probably-
he won first place.
The exact
That's all
same
I care
place.
about.
He finished the exact same place he started
God.
in Phoenix last year. He choked his way
Listen,
out.
all right, all the Chevys didn't finish well. Okay,
Oh, sure.
What are you talking about?
Let's-
Our boy
let's
Chastain-
talk about the Daytona 500 championship. All right,
right,
you
all
don't
right,
want to
all
get
right,
into
all
this,
right.
Matt.
You are
All right.
living in the
You don't want to
past.
get into this, Matt. All right.
This man's living.
You see
in
this hat I'm
February.
wearing, buddy?
No, it looks like a white hat.
Oh,
Sorry.
It's the 47 of.
Let me turn it around for you
47
guys. all right?
hat? Okay.
This is
Yeah.
the hat
All right,
that
next.
William Byron won in.
Let's go on.
Anyway.
Let's
Next
talk about
one.
it.
Brad did great.
I mean, pretty much the rest of the top 10, besides Tyler Reddick, as we're going down, is going to be pretty much thanks to good strategy.
Yeah,
So,
Ryan Blaney's number 5th.
Yep.
Good strategy.
Number fifth.
Number 5th, whatever. It's the peach.
Moms for Blaney.
Moms for Blaney.
Moms for Blaney. Don't care.
He did laugh
And-
when we said that. So
That's true. Number
He
6.
almost hopped out of the truck. I saw it.
stop.
He was ready to give you a high five.
No, I think
No.
he was coming for your wife. She fiending for him,
Show
bro.
off.
She's about to cross the line right there just to get to him.
Easy. Show off.
All right. Number 6. Number 6.
I'll take, hey, listen, I'll take Blaney in a fight.
Didn't
Let's
Megan
go.
follow Blaney into a bathroom? Mad weird.
No, it's
We've told that story, I believe.
Moving on.
right.
Ross Chastain, good run,
Ross
buddy.
Chastain, number 6.
No, we highlighted it, but yeah, I mean that's just
The
another
only-
team that capitalized on
the
not
only-
running great. He ran barely inside the top 20.
The only Chevy in the top 10.
This is yes.
Yeah.
That is a little concerning as a Chevy fan.
Actually, interesting. This is not in the top 10. The next Chevy down, Daniel Suarez, and then Hendricks.
yeah.
Hendrick is after.
Hendricks. Anyways,
Sorry.
no, but I will say this is 2 weeks in a row that Ross struggled for speed and capitalized on good strategy.
Hey,
This is how you like get good point standings.
Can we say one thing though? Thank you for not speeding. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
He broke the streak. Is broken.
It's broken. Finally.
we were what 3 weeks in a row.
It was
Jeez,
every
please,
single
bro.
race. All right, moving on from there. Martin Truex gets a 7th
Again,
place.
didn't hear a lot about him
No,
until the end.
yeah, I think he ran
Qualified
ran
11.
long.
Did he?
Yeah, he did really good.
His
qualifying.
practice averages were terrible.
Yeah.
Not good.
Number 8, Michael McDowell.
I mean, good for them. They qualified well, ran good in stage 1, lost a little bit in stage 2, but were able to capitalize in stage 3.
I mean, what else really can you say there? Number 9, Chase Briscoe. SHR showing up in the top 10. Hey,
Yeah.
That's something.
Unexpected.
About
and
time.
you know, I'll kind of jump down just a little ways. Noah gets 12th. So
I will say
hey.
he ran pretty well today.
and Noah
Yes.
did.
That
He
was
was-
impressive.
He was consistently there.
Yeah,
he was
was
up there most of the
consistently
day.
right around top 10.
Yeah. So I mean,
That's 2 weeks in a row.
because he was 6th
Not
in,
bad.
in
Yes.
Vegas.
That
Yep.
I mean,
So yeah,
how
that
crazy would it be if Noah Gragson became the new
Guy.
face
the new
guy.
guy for Stewart Haas?
Yeah.
would be wild.
I heard a crazy stat. I didn't even realize this.
Him and Larson.
You know how many wins all the current Stewart Haas drivers have
0.
in the Cup? 1. Chase
Briscoe.
Briscoe, at Phoenix.
Like
they
2
have
years
one
ago.
win in their stable.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds like a team that's
wild.
going.
that's wild. That's wild, man.
Well, I mean, look at Gregson could be a guy that you can actually see like, whoa, making major improvements.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know-
when he left Junior Motorsports in Xfinity, like he was starting to really hit it.
He was
So I'd give Gregson probably like 2 years, maybe the third year, he might really start like
might
figuring it out.
pull a Byron where he all of a sudden just pops off.
I mean, he's young.
I
gonna
mean,
win
one
the
500
500.
don't mean much. No, I'm just kidding.
He's young. He's got good sponsors. You know what I mean? I mean, he's someone to look at. You know,
Yeah.
obviously, like he's been showing up.
He's definitely made some waves the last 2 weeks.
He's made, yeah.
Yeah, just
At
keep
least
that
in the last
momentum
2
going.
weeks.
Bristol will be interesting
last
because
week.
Bristol's a hard track.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see what he does in that
No,
car
it's-
next
I,
week.
I expect Briscoe to do decent there. Because isn't that his favorite track according to you guys?
Briscoe?
Briscoe.
That's what one of his favorites, yeah.
yeah. So
what
I
he said.
mean, he might be able to keep that.
I know
going.
for sure Sonoma is his least favorite.
I do remember.
I remember that because he went into a funny story about it, but yeah.
That's awesome. So yeah. So as far as the other top 10, I don't. Or anyone
Tyler
near
Reddick, I mean, I thought Tyler Reddick was the guy.
I thought he was
that.
too.
He
man.
looked like he might.
Yeah.
He, let's see how many.
He was running really good this
He
race.
led-
man.
Well, didn't he pit during that last caution,
he led,
right?
He led 70, almost 70 laps, 68 laps.
Wow.
So he pit during that last caution, but he didn't cut his way through the field like Bell did.
No.
So in the clean air, Reddick was really good, but once he kind of got in that traffic, he just kind of lost the speed.
Yep.
You know what's wild? I'm looking at the laps led. Christopher Bell 50, Ty Gibbs 57,
Wow.
Tyler Reddick 68, Denny Hamlin 68, Martin Truex 55. It's all Toyotas.
Did
Wow,
any
yeah.
did
All
any other
JGR
manufacturer lead a lap?
Toyotas didn't dominate.
There
Nate.
was
No, yeah, they did. They did. They
Todd
did.
Gilliland for 14.
Todd Gillen.
Todd
All right.
Gillen
Good
That's
old
it.
TG.
during pits.
TG
Oh my
showing
gosh.
up.
So it's
Todd
literally
Gilliland.
it.
Todd Gilliland was the only person
During
that
the pit cycle.
and it was during pit cycles. I was led by a Toyota the entire
Hold on,
race.
let me make a note on my phone for when I make it to
Right.
the championship 4.
Jeez. All right, so
pretty wild.
That's a wild little out there stat. Megan said that did not happen. Talking about the Blaney story, she did not follow him into the bathroom.
It 100% did not happen.
It's very questionable.
It's very not.
She came back very red and had quite an interesting story to
It
share.
absolutely did not happen. I don't even think it was Ryan Blaney.
It was definitely Ryan
was
Blaney.
I don't think
It
so.
was
Ryan-
definitely Ryan Blaney.
Listen, if you're
Lindsay,
in
was
Daytona,
it Ryan Blaney?
Yes, but she didn't follow him into the
Yes, but she
Don't
didn't
ruin
follow
the
him
story.
into the
Wait,
bathroom.
hold on. Lindsay
Don't
was there
ruin
too.
the story.
Lindsay was there too.
Yeah,
right,
but
all right.
only your wife fiends after him.
I don't know.
Okay, can we
Buy
move
one, get
on,
one.
Yeah,
guys?
let's move
Let's please, jeez. All right, so let's. The only thing we haven't really talked about with this race was Hamlin going for a spin with about 40 to
When
go.
he
or
tried
so.
to wreck his driver.
yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
right. Try to door him.
That was crazy.
That was
like,
really
what
weird.
was like so aggressive against his
So,
like, literally against
You could
his
kind of see
driver.
it. You could kind of see it in the slow mo. He checked the wheel and then cut back, and that's when he hit. It was weird. He was almost like he lost it, and you see him cut it, and then he cut back. because he
That
knew
is
he
weird.
was going way into the wall, so he cut back and hit the 45.
Yeah, I mean, it
It was weird. I don't blame it on him.
I was saying that I thought that he was trying to door him, but then Matt made a good point that it's his driver.
Why would you try
Why
to
would you
door
tr-
your own
yeah,
car?
Like,
I mean,
Have
it is
you
Hamlin.
seen Denny Hamlin?
It is Denny Hamlin.
it's true
Yeah,
too.
I'm well
It's like
aware.
you don't know what to believe.
Denny
Then this-
Hamlin would wreck his mom for a win. So like,
It's like you never really know with Denny
He
Hamlin.
didn't pay for his mom to get into a car.
I think I will say with the previous package, I don't think Denny Hamlin wrecks loose. I think this car puts you on that kind of edge that
Maybe.
I mean, we saw Hamlin spin out. We saw Bush spin out by himself.
well,
Who
no,
was the early one?
That one may not have been by himself, but it looked like it started by himself.
We saw Logano. He totally spun out by himself.
That
He
one-
definitely didn't get any help from
that
John
one.
Hunter Nemechek. Totally ran out of time.
None.
Who was the early one that caused that big wreck?
16.
No, it wasn't the 16.
No, I think. Well, maybe it was. He was in it.
spun out.
Was it
The-
16?
The 2 slowed down.
Oh,
and
Austin
the
Dillon?
3 car ran into the back of the 2, and they all hit each other.
Okay.
That was on like lap 10.
I mean, we definitely saw some more cars
Or
spin
lap
out by
20.
themselves than last year. So, I mean, I will give some props there to the package. But anyways.
Yeah. So anyway, that was just some weird things. So all right, you guys want to move on to some other things about the weekend?
Let's do it.
All right. So me and Jake actually got to go to the Gator Nationals.
Sweet.
That was pretty cool. So that was yeah, kind of. So that was our first, or at least my first time going to the Gator Nationals and experiencing all of that. We got to see. We kind of had some weather that kind of unfortunately kind of wrecked the day a little bit. We only got to see what was it, Top Alcohol.
Yeah, we got to see Top Alcohol.
Top
and we
Alcohol.
saw, I think, a few bikes, right? And then we
Yep.
saw.
And then the juniors or something like that. Like,
No. We saw. Oh man, I forget that. We're not super familiar with drag racing.
The pro stock or something.
Pro
like that.
stock.
That's what it was.
Yes.
Yep.
Those are the best.
Those are pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yep.
With the tuned out like Camaro.
No, not the stock. It was like the ones that they look stock, but they're not funny cars. It's kind of like in between. Anyway,
don't
so
know.
we got to
Yeah.
go stand by the finish line and watch them go by at 270. That was pretty interesting.
That was pretty wild.
My big takeaway from that. I was like, this makes Daytona look kind of slow. Not gonna lie, like that was pretty fast.
I mean, but
Like,
dude, they're going straight.
it was pretty
mean,
fast,
still.
bro.
Of course, it's fast. I mean, they're going straight. They're not making any turns, bro. They
It
better.
was-
they better be going
I
that
was
fast.
like,
Yeah.
you
It
hope
was
they're not
still
making turns.
pretty
I
dang
don't know.
fast,
Well,
bro.
Heck yeah.
We were talking because, like, what was it? You were telling us a story about the one guy that, like, the RV that literally had one of the cars blew up on the
Yeah,
track.
I was reading a comment, and the guy like there was like a comment about camping near the start finish line, and like an engine blew, and the guy was like, it's pretty cool. It's an awesome seat till like a piece of the motor block goes through your windshield of your RV.
Oh no.
Dang, bro.
It's not
And
that
then-
far.
So
we looked
went,
at it.
we
It's
went with my
not far.
dad, and we went down to the start finish line. It's the first time we've been down near the line.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we hadn't really seen that. And my dad's like, I think it's worth the risk. This is a great view. I was like, all right, let's go.
That's a race fan right
So the
there.
plan is we're calling the NHRA on Monday to see if we can't get camping for Gator Nationals next year.
That'd be
So,
sweet.
He's definitely earned the name, Father Speed.
He's like, I could take a piston through the windshield. It's worth it.
Worth it.
Worth it.
He's
Totally
like,
worth
this is a good spot.
So something else we did while we were down there. So we made a video on social media that, hey, we're gonna go down there, and if you're there, meet us. Try to meet up with us. Send us a message. And we actually got a message from it was Buzz Bikes or Buzz E-Bikes.
Buzz bicycles.
Buzz Bicycles. is
Get it
the-
right, did you?
Buzz.
Sorry, I'm a little buzzed.
Producer.
You've
Listen,
you've been on a bicycle.
yeah, I had to
A
ride
buzz
it. I
cycle?
rode it. So anyway, we got a chance to meet up with them, so it was super cool. They kind of showed us the bikes and stuff like that. We got talking to them. Huge race fans. They do a lot of grassroots kind of stuff, and
They
work
gave
even,
us 4 bicycles, right?
Yeah, I tried.
Put it on record.
Yeah, put it on record. Yeah,
At
I
least you
tried.
tried.
No, but they were telling us about like they work actually with Chase Briscoe and how they're actually like one of his sponsors and how they actually helped him donate some bikes to one of his
That was
middle
super
middle
cool.
school. It was like 600 bikes.
700 bikes.
What?
Some
Yeah,
crazy.
not
number.
they're not electric. These were not electric bikes.
Oh, I was
they
about to
donated regular bicycles to because the
Kids
they're-
getting electric
they're,
bicycles.
Like, dude.
they have like a bunch of
Vroom,
different.
vroom.
Vroom, vroom.
They have like a bunch of different brands that they're like tied in with. Like Huffy is actually a part of them.
Oh,
And
okay.
stuff. So they like I said, they worked with him, and they said he was doing some like different things like
That's
that.
awesome,
so
man. Shout out
super
to-
super cool company. If you guys actually are looking for an e-bike, not as like a sponsor or anything, but they were really awesome people. And honestly, they seem to have a pretty good little setup there. If you want to go and look at it and see what it looks like, you can see me riding a bike, which was weird, really awkward.
I've known you for 10 years. I've never seen that before. So that was
Well,
awesome.
I mean,
It was awkward. It was
it's pretty,
so
it's
awkward.
pretty nice. You know how to pedal, and he can just hit 20 miles an hour.
In my defense, you
telling
have
you,
to.
we need those
No,
for- are
no, you have to pedal
Like
and then
one
you
rotation.
and then you can hold it.
Okay.
Not
pedal
one ro-
assist.
It is pretty awesome.
What is the
And
chance to rent one for Daytona?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Bro,
that's what I wanna
might
know.
buy that for Daytona,
You know
bro.
what I'm
Like,
saying?
for real.
We were talking
I've
about it,
been
and
trying.
we're like, listen. The thing is, like, if we would love to get some of these for us going to Daytona, but we know that the shenanigans and stuff that would happen with us
Don't
racing.
expect them to come back.
Here's the deal. I'm gonna beat y'all back to the RV.
Oh my God. This is what I said. I was like, there's no way we can get these just because, okay, yeah, we would end up racing, but Jake is going to try to kick someone off.
Oh, 100%.
Like, that's just how Jake is.
You're
The
gonna have to
price
show
of
up.
winning
It's
is,
durability
is
No.
heavy,
test
bro.
as well.
No,
No, you got to show up like Mad Max style with spikes and everything
Yeah.
all over it. Just
I'm
to
trying
kinda
to
give
tell
yourself-
y'all, if we do ever
Bring this
get these
sport-
bikes, which
the
is starting to
chrome
sound
sport
kind of
thing.
likely, I am 100% gonna find out how to juice mine up 2 miles an hour faster.
See what I said? Like, there's no way, man.
I will bring a spear and go right in between your
As soon as
your
I see Jake,
spokes.
just spear him.
Just
Get away.
You ain't gonna be able to catch me. It's all
All
right.
right. So yeah, that was super cool to meet up with them. But as far as like the Gator Nationals, there was this. So if you've been to any kind of drag racing events, we haven't been to a lot of them, so we are a little new. But the whole nitro methane fuel and everything, like there's this whole thing where like they run in the pits to check
How'd
the
you
engines.
enjoy that?
That was fun.
Yeah, I bet it was.
So there's
Nitromethane is an
That is-
acquired taste.
That is so they fire them up, and first off, they're loud, which of course it's a race car, but whatever. So it's loud, but you know, we go to NASCAR, like loud is loud at a certain point. So these things are loud, but you go up there, and there is so much fumes that it's visibly hard to see. Like that's how
Yeah.
like much fumes there are coming out of this.
Literally.
And there's everyone, and it's funny because we found that like everybody knows when they're about to fire up because the crowds like form all around there.
yeah.
And then they starts all up, and then slowly after about 5 seconds, you just start seeing people turn nope, and just start running away. Me and Jake go up to this one, and we're like, all right. Jake tries to get super close, and then he gets mad at me because I'm trying to film him.
Hold on,
Whatever.
wait. Tell the real story. DJ,
Go
I'm
ahead,
like,
go ahead.
DJ,
Go ahead.
come with me. You got to get close.
Go ahead.
You got to follow me.
Yep.
And so me and DJ were walking up, and we're getting close. We're within like 10 feet. And I look behind me, and DJ is gone.
I was not going.
DJ has decided to stop walking and take a couple steps backwards. He has decided this is an experience, and I'm going the other way because you can't.
It is pretty
when
bad.
you're close. I don't know. There's a few people we'll talk about. There's a few, like you hit a flight mode when you no longer can breathe
Yeah.
and your eyes start burning and your nose is burning. There's something in your body that tells you to flee because you go to and breathe, and it's nothing but alcohol and methane just going
so
down
my
your throat.
problem that I got into was it was the, as Matt has said, always pay attention to the wind. There was nothing we could do. The direction to flee was the wind.
Sorry.
So there was nowhere to run.
Nowhere.
And so fortunately, I will say this. My eyes were fine. Like I don't know if it's because I wear contacts. Maybe that kind of helped. I don't know. But
Your invisible shields.
I maybe.
invisible shield.
So
You
my
superhero.
my eyes were okay, but the nose, my mouth, like it was even in my throat and everything, and I'm just like, oh, this is terrible. And I'm like, start walking, and I'm like, the cloud is following me. I can't go anywhere. So
Bro, at least you had that where you were able to walk away. Okay, when I went, let's talk about it. When I went, Jake did not.
That sounds
I
about
mean,
right.
he told me that it was bad, but it really not to the extent that it actually was.
me and Nate were about 6 feet away.
I was right there. And he was like, bro, go right there. Like, they're about to start up the car.
see, why do you listen to him like that?
I don't know. Okay.
He told me to listen to Top Alcohol with no headphones on.
Dude, I'm there right in front. Like, you know where they have like the little gate where it's like it
Yeah.
blocks off? I'm right there. Okay, they start up the car, and I'm like, oh man, I start seeing the smoke and everything. The whole thing gets smoked out. Okay, dude, I automatically start tearing. The fumes start going into my lungs. I'm like, I have to get out. I'm like looking. I'm like, I can't even see my way out. I'm like, help, get me out of here.
Mind you, there's 100 people around us. You can't even get through the crowd.
Dude, I'm pushing people. I'm like, get out of my way.
There's children.
I have to get out of
There's
here.
children looking at you like, what's wrong with this guy?
They're like, yeah, there's some lunatic standing there with no gas mask, just like, what's wrong with this
10-year-old.
guy?
Okay.
With like a lollipop. Just
So,
like, what's wrong with you?
There is something about when you don't expect it and you take a deep inhale
Yeah.
of that nitromethane.
Oh my God.
The panic that sets in.
Okay.
Bro, Nate.
So
Terrible.
So me and
Terrible.
Jake are there. Did you see the video? The one. So we're there, right? And this happens. Meanwhile, the entire crowd has dissipated. The entire crowd, but one dude.
Bro.
That this dude was. I swear he just came back from Nam or something like that. I don't know if he helped Agent Orange or what, but this man is just like sitting there, just
Taking it.
right on the fence.
He doesn't
Just-
need air.
And I'm sitting there watching this dude for like 3 minutes.
And he's turning around, like looking at everyone, like, "What's wrong with you?"
On the rope, 6 feet away. And I look at DJ. I'm like, how hard has life been that you can stand here and just tolerate this? I'm
No
like,
way.
Bro, it was nuts.
crazy. I've tried. I've been 3 times. I tried. This was the best I've done so far.
Yeah.
But I have tried to stand there. You can't breathe. Like
Literally, you can't breathe.
You want to run.
maybe he's like a world record, like at holding his breath or something.
Maybe.
bro.
Deep
Like,
breath
there's
holding.
like-
Maybe.
So,
No, like,
his
literally.
eyes would water, his nose would.
dude, I'm telling
drip.
you, this guy was standing there and
Yeah,
looking
just-
around at everybody like,
What's wrong with y'all?
these guys are so weak, bro. Like
Weenies.
like nothing.
Yeah.
It was bro.
If you guys have not been to Gator Nationals
Or any drag racing event.
Any
any drag
NHRA.
race.
Good luck.
please, no, but please
We made it
go.
sound so much fun.
There,
It is an experience.
there is literally like we love NASCAR. We like IndyCar. We like Formula One. Like there,
Gasoline.
like there is nothing like Top Fuel nitromethane drag racing.
No.
It's not comparable.
Absolutely insane.
It's
No, it was
So
fun.
good.
So Jake took his son with us too, and so like it was super cool to like experience it through him because especially like he has no idea where the cars are going. He doesn't know to look at the tree and see the blue light and be like, all right, here we go. Like all of a sudden, and he's like be looking over here, just not paying attention to like I swear. He's like
jumps were awesome.
he was
Poor
his
Elliot.
head was down here.
he
and
loved
I-
it.
L.
He
I know.
loved it.
He loved it. Yeah, his head was down here. I swear, when he jumped, his head went above Jake's. Like that's how high up in the air he went. It was awesome. Like I mean, it is an experience. Like the concussion forces and everything from that. And I mean, just it is a awesome experience.
Yeah, it's
For real.
something.
Definitely
it's
something you
you
gotta do.
absolutely have to go to.
Yeah.
I mean, man. If you're a motorsports fan, you have to get to an NHRA event.
Yeah.
you have to.
If you are here for the speed,
Yes, sir.
Yo,
That's it.
If you are here for the speed.
I will
you
say
have
too,
to go.
like NHRA, every ticket is a pit pass. It's an
Yeah.
incredible thing.
Yeah.
No matter what ticket you buy, the garages, paddock area.
Garage.
I mean, it's like where you walk in through the gate at Gator
I
Nationals.
was thinking about that. I'm like, man, they don't even like give anyone a choice for these. Like a couple of teams are literally like, oh yeah, here's the main gate. Oh yeah, there are cars right there. So when they start it up, doesn't matter if you want to come in, you got to walk right through it.
yeah,
Like
pretty awesome. Pretty
for sure, it's
incredible.
awesome.
all right,
Shout out to NHRA, which I think we're gonna watch here pretty soon.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
the finals are about to start.
Yep.
Sweet.
So all right.
Hey.
So let's go and talk about other different events that happened during the this weekend, real quick. So Arca got rained out because lightning or something.
Yeah,
Well-
it was a lightning hold, and then it got rained out, and I think they cut like 50 laps.
Well, they made it past halfway, so
Yeah, they definitely got through.
I mean, Sawala
halfway.
Chatham covered up. I mean,
yeah, it's just sad. You know,
it's a bummer. I mean, in Phoenix,
yeah.
one thing we didn't talk about, we went to the NHRA Gator Nationals,
Yep.
and it
Okay.
rained.
Yep.
Yeah.
Typical. The
sucks.
typical.
NASCAR, Mother Nature
I-
affecting NASCAR.
I
yeah.
told Jake, I'm like, this is because we're here, right?
Yeah.
Like it has to be because every time we
should
go to
change
race.
our name to Here
for the rain.
Yeah.
Here
for the rain.
Jeez.
This is the weather report for the weekend. It's here
I
for the
will.
rain.
I will say I've been to Daytona for many, many years, over a decade, and I've never been in it not rained
That's true.
at some point in the weekend.
The only one I think was this last
August.
This last August.
Yeah.
And you know why? it
No,
didn't?
you're wrong.
There was a weather
The
delay.
first night we were there,
It
we were
rained.
at Pool Bar, and we got rained on.
No, we
Oh, that's right. We did.
did it.
It wasn't
Yes.
that bad. Though.
I don't think it delayed anything, but
No.
it rained.
It was
No,
it
it
was
was-
Thursday night, and it rained for 5 minutes. It rained.
It
while
did
we
rain.
Were at
It did
Daytona.
Oh my
rain.
God.
It did
yeah,
rain.
that's right. You're right.
The
It did
streak
rain.
It did.
continues.
That's fair. That's fair. Yep. So no.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So all right. So yeah. So that kind of sucks. I mean, unfortunately, it is what it is. But
Hey, it just
I mean, what
sucks
are you gonna
not-
do?
It just sucks not having a full blown race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ARCA, this is their first race since Daytona. So it was like what, 3 weeks? 4
Arca
weeks?
West, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it just sucks, man. You don't get to finish the whole race.
It was honestly,
but
it was a
getting
pretty
late.
decent race.
I straight up fell asleep 100%.
Hey,
They
at least-
said rain delay. I was sitting on the couch, closed my eyes, went to bed. I was done. I was like, they'll wake me up when it's ready.
yeah, as
And
soon
it
as I saw
rained and
lightning,
they
I was
called
like, it's over.
it. Yep.
Yeah. Arca didn't run, but at least Frankie Muniz got to run in Xfinity for the first time.
3 laps down.
Unfortunately.
You
Yeah.
know what? The little engine that could.
Oh my god.
You know?
Hey, listen, you know what? I
Chugga,
I
chugga,
feel for
chugga,
him,
chugga.
bro. He's coming from a whole different career, man. I feel for him, bro. Honestly.
I
Hey.
really.
Can't hate him for
You can't hate him,
chasing
dude.
the dream, bro.
Yeah,
No.
man. He's chasing his passion.
No.
Life is unfair.
We didn't have a truck race.
We got to find him 3 wide so we can like screenshot it and make it Malcolm in the middle.
We'll get there.
So dumb.
Give it time.
We'll figure it out somehow.
I'm gonna be looking for that.
Yeah, no truck.
Hey, Frankie, if you see this, just know we're looking out for you, bro.
Don't worry, we got you. I'm sure you've never heard that before.
I actually haven't seen anybody post that.
I mean,
I'm be looking at Talladega
Let's
we
tweet
go.
that.
all right. So let's see. We didn't have trucks this week.
days since the last Malcolm in the middle.
You see him spinning out on turn 3. Life is unfair.
Hey, he did a spin out at Daytona, so that's good.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Look.
I'd like to point out that Jake is always the one telling me, "Hey, we need to make sure we get through this
Yeah,
faster."
come on, DJ, hurry up. Come on, let's go.
I'm trying. Okay. Let's see. Xfinity. No, who cares? So no. Okay. So Justin Allgaier Rex.
I would say
with
the
10 to
Xfinity
go.
race was not nearly as good as the Cup race.
Which is-
Thoughts?
I thought they were par for the course.
Okay.
I thought they were pretty even. There's a little bit of excitement in the second half. Obviously, the big thing was Justin Allgaier wrecking, like either it was 5 laps or 10 laps to go.
Mhm.
Wrecks out. Chandler Smith?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 81 wins the race. He was in second like the whole race. It was bound to happen. And Jamie Little just screws up the whole end of the race. I don't know what is going on with this chick and her announcing. She straight up at the end of the race was like, and congratulations to Justin Allgaier. Next up, the top fuels for NHR. I was like, bro, like you can't write. Someone said this perfect on Twitter or on X. They said, you cannot write your your exit intro or exit outro before the race finishes. I'm like,
Right.
Hold on. Obviously, she does like the ARCA and the trucks, and there's a lot of work, not just her, but Fox.
everyone
Like,
was calling
The
her out,
Cup,
bro.
the Cup.
It was a
Hold on,
huge
wait,
thing.
hold on. The Cup Fox broadcast, not bad. Mike Joy, Clint Boyer, Kevin Harvick, pretty good.
That's been pretty good.
Not gonna lie, it's
Yeah.
pretty good. Not a bad booth. Anything from there down, rough. But where I give her a little credit is Alex Alexander was supposed to be in the booth, so she got kind of thrown in kind of last minute. So,
I would
kinda
personally
give a
like
little
to see
grace to
Josh
the booth.
Sims. I want to see Josh Sims in the booth. I think he's fantastic on pit road. He gives great commentary, and I would love to see him in the booth for a race.
At least try it.
Just try
I think
it,
there's
man.
just-
he's so good.
there's so
He's
many.
got like that calm, cool. What's the NASCAR owner for the 43? Daughtry?
Daughtry, yeah.
Daughtry?
Well, that's
He-
JT Daughtry. That's the 47.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So he
He's
gives
great.
me like his vibes.
Yeah.
Josh Sims gives me
Yes.
his vibes, like cool, calm, and collective, but energetic and can give the fact. Like he just kind of gives me those vibes.
It's like
I would like to
you know,
see him.
and I say this extremely, very cautionally, as much as I can. I love Jamie Little as a pit reporter. Incredible, one of the
Yes.
best.
Yes.
Hands down. Man, as the lead broadcaster, because she's not an analyst, she's not a pit road reporter, she's not a ex-driver, you know, it's just like she's filling that role of like an Alex Alexander or, you know, Rick Allen, Mike Joy. She's trying to fill, it's just not working. Like maybe, you know, you get enough reps and maybe, but it's just like, it's and it's not just her. It's just a major miss across the board from Xfinity down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the best thing about the Xfinity race was Daniel Suarez.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down. Not even close. They got to fix it.
Logano's okay.
If they don't. No. Okay. When they have a cup guy, yeah, I agree.
Logano, Suarez, Jamie Little, okay.
But it's just like, I don't know, man. Something is just like,
On pit road,
you're
she's
missing
great.
a lot of credibility in the booth
As a pit reporter, she's
with your
phenomenal.
main broadcaster. It's just, I don't know. It feels
I would just love to see
extremely
Josh
forced.
Sims
Yeah.
try it out for a weekend.
They
You
got
know?
they got to do something different.
Nothing
I'm
on a
not,
crazy
I'm not,
weekend.
I'm not.
Maybe do it on an all-star
I'm
race.
definitely. Hold on. Let's just be clear though. We're not blaming Jamie Little.
No, it's
No.
just
I just don't think it's a good fit. I would love to see her back on pit road because I think she does such a good job right there. You know, driver interviews, care center interviews, all that stuff. She kills. Absolutely.
snippets.
100%.
But this role, I don't think is working out.
Yeah. So another thing, our boys over at DGM, they got both cars in the top 15.
Good for
So
them. man.
yeah,
We think.
Let's go.
I didn't check. I probably
No,
should have.
I know
I'm pretty sure.
the
I think it was
91
like
did for sure.
the 14th,
I gotta
14th
pull
and
it up. I gotta
16th.
pull it
It
up.
was like right there.
Here we go.
It was way
It's what you
closer.
said last week too, and he was 33rd.
No, it definitely was not.
It doesn't matter.
Mario had two hot race cars.
Are y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Matt sucks.
Did I really?
Kyle Weatherman 16th.
Oh boy. Really, bro?
Where was Litz?
Oh no.
Lights.
Oh god.
17th.
Oh god.
Yo, 16, 17. That's not bad.
That's
all
not
right?
bad though. That's
All
not
right.
bad.
I mean,
Better-
okay.
No.
The
Great
point.
for DGM.
That's on me.
Trash
I'm
for
just-
Matt.
That's on me.
Fair enough. You know what?
Thanks.
You even
Typical
were giving him
Keselowski
credit
fan.
this week. You were like, "Man, Matt, you're doing a really good job with those notes." And Matt's like, "I do it all from memory." Maybe
Oh,
you should
now
get
we-
that checked.
Yeah. Get your memory track.
Literally fell asleep during the race.
All right. So then the last thing was just obviously Chandler Smith wins the race.
Who?
His second win. I don't know. All right.
You're such a troll.
Let's move on. Do we have a question of the week?
I do. Let me pull it up.
Let me pull it up and save this train wreck.
Save it. There you go. Save it.
That's true. We're already.
Let's jump off the rails, homie.
So Kuzman says it would be interesting to get broadcasters from other motorsports in the booth and trucks and Xfinity to get their takes. Might be kind of an interesting idea, but they've tried
Anyone.
that. They tried that with Danica, and
Oh, God.
Is she a broadcaster?
She is cringe.
she's pretty.
Oh my
That's
God.
just straight up. Danica is
Let me
is
read this.
cringe.
My phone's gonna die. All right.
Okay.
You can't charge your
what
phone.
teams you believe would switch to Honda? If they
Oh
joined?
my.
Me and
Oh
Matt
my-
actually went into
I
it.
Stuart Haas Racing.
I almost texted
No.
this question into the group.
100%.
Not unless Honda joins next year. There's no shot.
I have
They will.
I have a wild theory. So y'all know about the snafu and thing going on with Andretti and Formula One.
Yep.
What if he comes in
Good.
Good.
Why not?
and he's already got relationships
Listen.
with Honda?
There's 4 OEMs ready to go.
4
So
OEMs.
I heard
4 charters.
4 manufacturers ready to go.
So
Jesus
I-
Christ.
4
Who let you
charters.
write notes?
OEMs. That was
So-
God.
here's another thing on that my theory. So
OEM.
I heard
Where the hell did you get that from?
You don't know what OEM, is?
OEM.
I know what it is, but why would
what
you
is it,
even?
Nate?
I don't know what it stands for.
Wait.
Okay,
I
but
mean, what
I
is
know,
it?
but I know it's.
I
stock.
don't even know.
I know
so-
it. I know because I know about parts. I know about car parts.
What's
OEM? What is it?
OEM
What-
parts are manufacturer parts. I don't know
Hold
what
on.
it stands. I don't know what OEM stands
So,
for.
Matt, what 4 OEMs are lining up for NASCAR?
All right, so I'm gonna throw it out there. You got definitely Kia because DJ's
Oh God!
DJ's been on that train. Dodge, because I've been on that train.
Oh,
You got Honda, which is pretty much signed the
It's-
check. And then let's just throw it out there.
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen, sure. Whatever. Thanks for the help.
way down.
Lamborghini.
Ain't nobody want to
They
see
own
that,
them.
bro. You know who I
No,
would
okay.
want to see? Cadillac.
Okay, so
But
Chevy.
they already have
So
Chevy.
Okay, so GM.
Anyways,
yeah.
can I just say, if Honda doesn't join with the Civic, they're completely missing out on the '90s
the
generation.
cord, bro.
Yeah, for real.
No, okay, so
Realistically,
Listen, I got-
what teams?
We did confirm. We talked about it last week. NASCAR does have 4 charters
Yep.
for a new OEM.
yes.
Just so you know.
So
Yes.
there is that.
I also saw an article. It was posted by the Daily Downforce, and there was a like a snippet, a quote, basically by Jordan Bianchi that said Stewart Haas Racing is on a contract year
Yep.
with Ford, and it is highly likely that they are looking at new OEM partners moving forward.
So
that's where you got.
Let me-
That's
let
a
me-
hot top.
let me
that's
add
a
to
hot
that.
Oh, that
topic
is.
right there.
they did talk to, and I don't know the name.
So
off the
you
top of my head.
get 4 right off the bat if you jump in, plus Stewart Haas. You got 8 cars jumping into.
You could.
But you have to pick new teams because you can't pick Stuart Haas.
You
Stuart
can
Haas
make
already
a new
has.
team.
Stuart Haas already has 4.
I'm telling you, Junior,
There's no shot.
No.
bro. If Honda pays the bill, Junior is 100%.
I don't know because Junior
I-
Motorsports
You're
has
talking about
all that.
Jimmy
Hold
Johnson.
on. We talked about this.
Oh my God.
The
Jamie-
caveat with that is somehow, some way, Hendrick is aligned and part owner of Junior Motorsports.
100%. Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, I
it's
didn't know
happening, bro. I'm telling you.
So
it's
Junior
happening.
would also have to buy out Rick Hendrick.
Why Rick Hendrick?
He's
Hendrick is
Oh,
part
Matt,
owner
pay attention.
of Junior Motorsports.
Oh gosh. Oh
yeah,
never
that's
mind.
what creates a whole deal.
He's got the money. He's a,
Yeah,
he's an Earnhardt. He's got the money.
Oh my god!
I mean,
I
true.
think me
He
and,
just needs to race one Daytona. He'll get the
me and
money.
DJ were going into it deep. What if
Yes.
it's like a track house?
I don't
No.
think. I don't
Hold
think
on, wait,
Trackhouse,
wait. What
But
if you do like a track house
See Aspire?
and a Spire?
Spire.
A track house and a Spire. They're already kind of aligned.
They have enough drivers.
They have 2 charters each. So if you get a new manufacturer, you get 2 more charters each. Boom. 2 4-car teams.
And in Trackhouse's case, they could almost have the seats available immediately. You could add SVG. You could add
Oh
Chandler
my gosh,
Smith.
that would be toxic.
And then they only need to fill in the couple of spots over at Spire. And
I'm
then
telling you,
boom, eight
Honda will
players.
be here next
That's
year.
the route I think.
Honda will be
I
here
don't
next year.
I don't think it'll be Stuart Haas. I really don't.
Stuart Haas is in a contract year though. They're
I see him
obviously
going
not
back to
happy.
I see him go back to Chevy.
No way.
I just don't know that Trackhouse would leave Chevy. That's the only thing. I just don't know.
Too much.
Why are they
success.
dedicated? Why so dedicated to Chevy?
I don't know.
They
I
don't
just-
have a 20, 30 year history like Hendrick Motorsports or RCR.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Oh,
talk.
I'm
hold on,
sorry.
let's-
Jimmy Johnson, who has 7 championships with Chevy, is now in a Toyota.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm,
Who cares?
How often do you see race teams switch manufacturers?
I mean, fair. I mean,
if it's
Okay,
Legacy
Stuart Haas-
Motor Club,
for
it's
Nate-
almost every
genuinely
year.
don't know.
for Nate, who doesn't know, Stuart Haas, not that long ago, used to be Chevy.
Penske used
Oh,
to
I
be.
didn't know that.
Penske was Dodge.
Legacy
what?
Motorsports used to be Chevy.
The glory days.
I did not know that.
It's when Brad
Legacy,
won.
Legacy was Chevy last year.
Oh, wow.
They only switched to Toyota this year.
So this is what I think. This is the gain if you're Trackhouse Motorsports or Spire. When Joe Gibbs left, I forget who they were. I think they were Chevy at the time. When they left for Toyota, they sucked for a while, a couple of years. But eventually now, who is the GOAT Toyota team?
Joe Gibbs. They just
Yeah,
won.
Joe Gibbs, yeah.
yeah.
That's true.
So maybe you put all in and go for a new manufacturer and try
Why
to
not?
become
So,
the next,
Another team.
not for right now, but for 3 or 4 years from now.
another
You
team.
never know when another OEM's going to show
I
up.
think the parity is so close. I really don't think it's going to take that long for Honda to get that
No.
competitive, considering how much they already have invested in IndyCar. The whole thing with Honda coming,
It's going
it
to kill
sounds like
IndyCar.
it's going to be at the cost of leaving IndyCar.
Yup. It's going to kill him.
I don't think it's going to kill them. They'll
Ford-
just be
Ford
running
will come
only
in or
Chevys because
something.
they only have Chevys and Hondas. It'll be all Chevys.
Or Ford or something.
Chevy
toxic.
IndyCar series.
Maybe
that would,
Dodge.
that would be interesting, though, to see another manufacturer come in.
So
I'm
another,
about it for NASCAR, but not really for IndyCar. Not if it hurts IndyCar. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
The now interesting. I was thinking maybe even like Rick Ware. They've been making some big moves recently, but they're maybe too aligned with Ford and
Too
and
aligned with
RFK.
RFK.
Yeah.
That's the
I
only-
don't see.
I don't know.
I'm just trying to think because I don't think you're going to see.
If you're Honda, are you going to go reach out to Rick Ware?
I mean, depends on how many teams you want, how many drivers you want to get immediately.
but you only have 4
Who's got the
charters.
charters?
You only have 4.
You're going to get 4, but if you can strategically get two team, you know what I mean? Like maybe you can double that up and get to 8
I
a
don't
lot
know.
quicker.
If I'm,
I don't know. Yeah.
I like.
I
I
didn't know
mean,
what
Rick
Kuzman
Ware is
thinks.
good for the sport, but they have
Kuzman,
not.
what do you think?
Kuzman.
They have not reached out.
What
in
have
the
you
same,
heard?
Like they have not strived to be. They're making slow, small steps, but they're not making huge steps.
Yeah.
Nah. I think
So I don't
Stewart-Haas
see
is
like if you're
definitely
Honda,
gonna
I
go.
don't see you going to get them.
Well, so here's why I was hearing.
What
a
if
lot
they
of,
get Trackhouse Spire and Stewart Haas?
We'll see. That'd be,
Bye, Chevy.
Why not? Why not?
that would be a powerhouse.
Yeah, that would be a really good start.
So-
Right away, you have 3 Tier 1 teams with 4 charters each.
yeah,
Bam.
You know the first
hold on,
team
you
that's
wouldn't
going
have-
to sign up, though,
four-
is
four
going to
charters
get
each?
all the
is
data.
it 4?
No.
You are the founder.
Hold on, you wouldn't get 4 charters each.
Not 4 charters each.
no,
Oh,
no.
yeah, you would because you.
But you have Trackhouse has 2, so
Yep.
they would only need 2 more to go to a 4 car.
Yep.
Spire has 2 more
Two
to go
more.
to 4 car,
And then you
and
have-
then oh yeah, I guess Stewart Haas. I mean,
Yeah,
well,
But-
Stewart Haas already has 4 charters.
yeah. So you'd have
Yeah, so it'd be 12.
you'd have 12 cars.
You could go
immediately.
boom 12 right away.
That would be stupid.
That'd be crazy.
Stupid awesome though. No, I think that'd be cool. I was hearing the thing with SHR is Haas. You know, Haas is super big in F1. Like I said, there was that Andretti. I've heard people saying, what if Andretti buys out Tony Stewart's portion of SHR? Because there's rumors that Tony wants out. But I don't know if that's true or
That's not true. I don't think so.
I'd be surprised, but
I'd be
who
surprised,
knows? I mean, there's a lot of ways you could kind of, quarterback this and say, hey, this might happen, it, depending on what Reddit thread you want to go down. So, but I think there's a lot of cool different options that could end up could be explored.
I think at the end of the day, Honda will be there next year. I don't know with who.
Well,
When do they have to have their body
I think
submitted?
it's September.
They
So there
will
was
definitely be
again,
here
I don't
by
know the
next year.
name, but there's a NASCAR competition director, or not maybe not competition director, but somebody in the competition role. They said that the deadline is approaching quick, and if Honda wants to become a partner or have a spot in NASCAR, they have to. I mean, all the stars are going to have to align for them to get it in, submitted, approved, yada 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 to start 2025.
Yep. Basically,
Kuzman said it best.
Yep.
What'd
Tony
he say?
Stewart don't give a F about anyone, any manufacturer, or anyone who he's with.
If it's going to help
I
him
agree
win.
If
with
it's going to
that
help him
100%.
out, he's going.
Well, he runs
you wanna
Ford
win.
now, but he runs Dodge and drag racing.
He wants to win.
Yep.
Yeah,
And he wins in drag racing. You want to win.
Yep.
yeah.
No,
I
I think
agree.
that'd be wild. I think that'd be super cool. I'd love to see another manufacturer come in.
Let's go.
I'm I'm so about that.
I think that'd be super exciting.
Get those
for the sport.
Honda
I do too.
fanboys.
It was fun when Toyota came. I mean, a lot of people hated it, but once they started getting good, like it added a lot of storylines to the sport.
Mm.
I think Honda would do exactly the same thing. Hopefully, there's a way that they can, contribute to IndyCar and NASCAR at the same time.
Who knows?
And I feel like it'll add a lot of dynamic just for the fact that a lot of fans are attached to the manufacturer
Yes.
and not even to certain drivers. It's just for the
I have a Honda.
manufacturer.
I think Honda's great. My wife drives a Honda. It's a great vehicle. I
think that'll
the
bring
next
up-
vehicle we're looking for is a Honda that's just bigger.
Yeah.
I couldn't argue.
I don't know if I can root for Ross in a Honda.
Oh God.
Could when he wins every race.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't think that's going to change. All right, so this has been our Kuzman and Friends question of the week. If you guys have a question you want to see us answer on the show,
Or
you can always
Kuzman.
or you stole my line.
You never know when there's another Kuzman.
Goose Magoose.
Yeah,
Do we know Kuzman's first name?
Ryan.
Ryan. It's
Right.
Is it?
right
It's
in
in
his
his
name.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Ryan?
He actually popped
That
up.
just feels weird.
He actually popped up as a suggested friend on my Facebook, and I'm like, I can need a friend.
That's not creepy at all.
Kind of weird.
y'all just ruined the mystique of Kuzman for me.
Oh, sorry.
We should have just left him as Guzman.
Anyway, if you have a friend or a Kuzman and a question you want to see us, I tell the same joke every time.
You know who I miss?
Y'all
I
still
miss
have-
Doorman.
funny.
so random.
You're going too deep.
All right. But if you have a question you want to see us answer on the show, send it to us on X, send it to us on Instagram, any social, comment on the YouTube videos, and if you like it, we'll add it to the show. All right, so
Maybe.
it's a maybe if we like it. All right, so let's move on to kind of starting and looking ahead to next week. So next week we go to
Bristol, baby.
Kind of sad. It's not dirty.
Shut up.
It's very clean. It's a crisp concrete. Bristol.
You know what?
The worst track to put
I'm
dirt
gonna
on.
I'm gonna be honest. I think this
It is.
this race
So
is gonna
cringe.
be wild because they have painted the walls. I think
That's
that's gonna
true.
make a huge
For
difference.
weeks. That's all I've heard about on
I know.
It is pretty cool.
It's
They're bringing
Bristol,
that
baby.
back.
Yeah, it is.
That is pretty cool.
I hope it's good.
I mean, the last couple spring race Bristol dates that were not dirt were rated some of the highest in Jeff Gluck's poll.
No way.
But that
No,
was
I'm
also
dead serious.
But that was
Go
the-
look it up.
I will 100% go watch
The 2 years,
the last two races.
the 2 years before they put dirt on it, the two spring race Bristol races were one of the highest rated races throughout the entire season for Jeff Gluck's poll.
Is this the one
Go
where they
look it
come
up.
out and come like yell at the drivers and be like, "Hi, my name is Brad Kozlowski, driver the number 2. Kyle Busch sucks."
Kyle Busch isn't. Yeah,
Yeah, he sucks.
Womp womp.
Is that this race or is that in October?
I don't know.
They
I
don't
think-
do
I,
it both.
I don't know if it's both. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't mean they put dirt on it and ruined it for a while, so we'll have to see what they
Made
got
her
next
dirty.
week. No, I'm
Yeah.
excited. I wish Xfinity was running this weekend, but we'll take trucks.
Yeah,
It's
what's up
okay.
with that? No Xfinity?
That's kind of weird, right?
At Bristol? Why you not gonna run at Bristol? Like,
Maybe they
why
thought
not
the dirt
take
was still
Phoenix
gonna be there.
off?
Go all the way to Phoenix, but don't go to Bristol.
Don't go to Bristol. It's like
I
10
don't
minutes
know.
away.
We should ask Mario about that.
Yeah, right.
You
How do
know
you-
what? We
Marty, how do you
should.
feel about going to Phoenix but not Bristol? He's like, he'd probably be like, well, they're both far away, so I don't really care.
That's true.
When are we gonna?
Either
go
way,
work
I'm
on
saving a car.
BGM car again.
Yeah, we need to.
We should.
We
man.
need to, man.
We should hit up
Miss them
Mario,
guys.
man.
I think
All right.
Mario forgot. our
Who do
names.
we think is going to be good at Bristol?
Dude, honestly, I have no idea. What
Toyota.
this low downforce package is kind of like.
If
kinda
you like
throwing a
this
wrench in it.
week, you'll probably like next week.
Wait,
No,
but
I think Bristol will be pretty good.
are they gonna have the same tires?
I don't know about same tire, but same package, I think.
Same package, yeah. But
I'm pretty sure. I haven't heard.
it'll
Let's
be
see.
interesting if they
For
have
sure.
if the same tires.
If the
new
stars
tire
can
change.
align, it's a concrete track. If
Oh,
it
no.
rains on Sunday and starts on Monday,
Martin.
it sounds like a Barton's track. Toyota, Monday, concrete. Sounds
Stop.
fairly good.
I mean,
Stop.
I'm
you know,
telling you, man, the
Stop.
numbers don't lie.
Stop.
You want a Dover.
Mark is going
It's
for
the same
Gibbs.
Of course you
Every
are, Mark.
week.
Of course you are, Mark.
Mark, one of these days you might get it. Like,
Mark,
He'd be
we
like,
were,
I told you.
I've been saying it for 84 years.
Hey, he
Mark,
was
we weren't
close.
rooting for you today. We're like, listen, Gibbs is out front. He's going to get a stage win. Mark's going to walk away with the only person with a stage win this race. And then Tyler Reddick messed it all up.
By the way, Mark, we're not long from needing more peach.
Yeah.
In other words,
He's
we
not going to
need
give you
more
anything
peach.
if he loses.
Hey,
No,
Mark.
I'm excited for. I'm honestly, Phoenix sold out today. That was pretty wild.
Shocking.
So
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what ticket sales look like for
Ish.
Spring Bristol because they have been before dirt were atrocious.
The problem that Bristol
Really
has
bad.
with its tickets, though, is just how much seating they have. So selling out Bristol is a lot harder because isn't it much larger?
but it's freaking Bristol, dude.
I agree. I'm just saying that is.
Are you going,
something
Jake?
that's tough.
Okay.
Sounds like I will be in September.
Oh, okay.
That's the plan.
okay.
You're probably going too. You just don't know yet.
I probably don't.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Am I
Sounds
going
like
to
I'm
it? I
going to
don't know
Bristol.
yet.
Mark, are you going to Bristol?
What would we call it? The cave bar?
the
cave bar.
There's no pools in Tennessee.
The Hill Tower.
There is no flat spots to put a pool in Bristol.
No.
Oh my gosh. So
I remember me and Matt driving around looking for the flattest spot to camp.
It was so bad.
Dude, that junk was freaking. It was not flat. Oh my god! You just lay there in the middle of the night. You just start rolling.
Pray a car doesn't hit you.
yes,
All
that's-
you saw were headlights in the tent. Just the headlights just across the tent. And you're like, please don't hit me.
Oh,
All right. Well, we got to get everyone going. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. We'll see you guys next week after the Bristol,
Bristol Motor
race.
Speedway.
It's going to be a good time.
It's Bristol.
Like,
Bristol,
share,
baby!
subscribe.
Bristol, baby.
We'll see y'all next week.
Keep that dirt out of here.
Yee.
See ya.
Dirty.
Dirty.